Hundreds, fifties, hundreds, fifties, hundreds, fifties, hundreds, fifties. Hey, sweet love. Can y'all hear me? Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Stephaniana. What the F is my name like that? I don't know. Good question. Can y'all hear me? Let me see. Let me see. Look at my dressing. What y'all think? I've never had dressing before a day in my life. And today I said I'm gonna try to make some. And this is how it came out. I don't know if it's I feel like it's not supposed to look like that. But that was the final result. I feel like the pictures that I've seen look more like cakey, like cornbready. And this, I don't know. This doesn't feel like cornbread to me. I mean, it doesn't look. It look good. I'm overthinking it. I haven't tried it yet. It smells delightful. I had to run outside because I forgot I had a cake due tomorrow. Thank God it's not being picked up until late afternoon, and it's a simple cake. So now I'm rushing out to try to find some florals. Please let them have what I need in this store. But my God, on today. Double tap the screen, y'all. Let's let the likes, the thumbs up match the views. It's only one thumb up, and I know I see two people in here that should have tapped the screen for sure. Steph, what you think? What it look like to you? It look good or no? It look good or no? Let me see what else I can show y'all. Good luck, girl. That felt okay to me. Looks okay to me. Um, you're making me hungry. Now that looks delicious. Boom bow. I hell. I didn't come on here I didn't really want nothing. I had a little drive ahead of me. I ain't going super far, but I just figured I would pop on and say hey to everybody and speak on something that I came across last night. I don't know if I think I was asleep and woke up and I went to scroll the internet. Double tap the screen, y'all. Let's click them likes to match the views. If you are just here to watch in the background, if you double tap your screen, I can't see who liked the live. It doesn't tell on you, so don't be afraid to double tap the screen. Let's get the likes to match the views. It's 10 people in here. We can't get 10 likes. And hit the share button. Sharing is caring. I'm here for a little time, not a long time. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So let's go ahead and get the folks up in here real quick, quick. Thank you. Appreciate that. Um, I came across. I had woke up and May was live last night. And I swear it was like soon as I went to click on her live, Lady J had joined the panel. Hey, Lady J, if you want here, Lady J had joined the panel, and I remember hearing Lady J say that she wasn't going to be on the panel because of Thanksgiving, family, this, that, and the third, which made sense, right? So when I see her on the panel, I was like, "What's she doing on the panel?" She said she wasn't going to be up here, last I had heard. So as I'm listening, and she was like, I guess somebody claimed somewhere. I don't know if somebody wrote underneath May post, if somebody text May phone, if it was on Connie Live, Tibby Live, I don't know. But I guess somebody had claimed to have some type of text messaging. I don't know if this is somebody who she know or was supposed to be a friend. I guess was supposed to have some type of text messages to was supposed to have some text messages, I guess, showing that she was talking trash about May. Did anybody catch that? She was supposed to be talking trash about me or whatever. And when she got up there, she was like, "What's going on?" Lady J was like, "What's going on?" or whatever like that. And May was like, "Just some up stuff. You know how people do. Trying to start trouble, this and that and third." And in short, May was like, "I ain't believe it anyway." You know what I'm saying? I ain't believing it anyway. And people got to show me who they are. Like I don't believe what people tell me. I believe what I see. Pretty much, like in short. And she was like, even if they would have sent me some text messages, I would have believed that they was fake, made up anyway, right? Pretty much saying like, I know who you are, I rock with you, and I wouldn't believe like you would trash me behind my back like that or whatever. Bam. So what caught me off guard, Lady J, if you I was I girl, what she said she was enjoying the company of her husband, booed up, cuddled up, watching a movie in your warm spot. She said her inbox was blowing up. People was texting her. First and foremost, I feel like this. If you are my actual friend and you vibe with me on a personal level, you should not be inboxing me about no social media BS on Thanksgiving, knowing I'm with my family. Like, because none of it is important. None of it is important. It's not something that I need to know today, like at all. You ain't seen me on social media all day. You don't see me on the live. You don't see me in the comments. Why would you bring that to me today? Right? So I think whoever sent those messages to her on Thanksgiving is corny. That's how I feel like, and you're not a real friend. That's my personal opinion, right? People can feel how they feel. Take it how you want to take it. I should have turned right here because I think if I turned right here, it would have took me closer to. It's cool. I'll just go straight. So then, is that no? Is that a different bill? What up, 716 bill? So, but she said she was curled up, chilling with her husband. And she told her husband, "Give me 10 minutes, babe," and took 10 minutes to get on the live to address what was going on social media. So she pretty much saying like, she ain't never did nothing, ain't nobody got nothing. She loyal. This is that and the third. Blah 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 blah. And she's standing outside on the phone, and they like somebody in the comments, I guess, said they could tell she was shivering. And then somebody, I'm like, you outside shivering to address some social media stuff. And I think she took her dog out, whatever. So somebody in the comments, I guess a troll or a hater was like, in short, like, you left your husband to come on social media to ask about some like social media mess. And Lady J was like, mind your business. Why you worried about it in short, whatever, like that. And I'm like, no, that's a good question. Like, why would you leave? Why would you leave the warm spot next to your husband to address some social media BS? I mean, because what are we doing? What is happening? I think she grown. She can do what she want to do. My view is not intended to be hers. How I feel has nothing to do with how she feels. Let me do the disclaimer. I just thought it was interesting to talk about because I would have never, never, ever, ever in a million years left my husband's side on a day which is important to me and my family where we comfortably we booed up. Y'all know how I do. I'll be on live with y'all and I'm like, oh, that's my husband, gotta go. Oh, that's my husband, gotta go. Oops, that's my husband. I would have never, hey, calling out nonsense. I would have never in a million years left my spouse in my warm spot to come address some social media nonsense that don't mean anything at the end of the day, especially it not being true. Especially it not being true. This ain't never happened. You ain't got nothing going on. It could have waited until tomorrow or never was addressed at all. But I was like, Lady J speaks highly of her husband. It sounds like she loves her husband. It sounds like she rock with her husband. It sounds like her husband rock with her. And I'm just like, you left the y'all was watching a movie, and you was like, I'm just picturing it like, babe, hold on, give me 10 minutes while I go get on this live stream with Mayday to go address this F stuff with them talking about I'm talking trash behind her back. What? I was sitting here trying to go through it with myself last night. I'm trying to tell you, I'm talking to my subscribers in my subscribers chat for my sellies, like my A1 day ones, loyal to the soil ones. And then I was talking to my friends outside of the chat, and I just like, I think I even said something to my husband, like, babe. Da, 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 da. He said, what? He said, if you tell me, give you 10 minutes, you gonna come back, the movie gonna be over. Don't worry about me watching the movie with you again. Cause why would that be important and need to be addressed like right then and there? Change it. I don't know why it's showing up like that, love. Hey Bianca. I'm just like, wait a minute. Am I tripping? How y'all feel about the situation? I think this is. Would you leave, Lady J? Sorry, you the topic. Generally speaking, if you were booed up with your spouse and you heard about some social media drama going on, would you leave your spouse's side to come address some social media stuff like right then and there? Or would you continue enjoying your evening and talk, address it another time when you had the free time on your time, not on their time? Like, or do you feel like, no, I'm gonna handle it right now? Like I'm gonna come talk about it right now. Because it didn't make a difference one way or another. Whether she talked about it yesterday, today, next week, it first of all, it's not going to change what people are going to believe. If anybody believe what the person said, they're going to continue to believe it. Because with May, people want to believe the most negative things. People want to believe that other people don't like her. People want to believe that other people don't love her. People want to believe that people can't be loyal to her. People want to believe that people are just constantly stabbing her in the back. So no matter if you had the truth imprinted on the same tablet that the Ten Commandments was written on, the people that don't like May and don't like you are going to believe what they want to believe, regardless of if you addressed it right then and there or next year. So like it served. It was like you just took away from yourself by stopping what you had going on to come on social media. Yeah, my husband wouldn't have gone for it. So you stop watching a movie with your husband, so you go outside and freeze to explain something that's not true. Okay, I would have waited. She don't know those people. Now I would be secure in my friendships and not worry about trolls, and I would block the site that sent me the damn nonsense on a holiday. Right? I'm just like, first of all, I'm thinking about the whole situation. I'm like, whoever sent you that information on Thanksgiving, right? I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, so for me, it wouldn't have been nothing. I ain't do nothing on Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate it. It's just another regular degular day to me, right? But for if the people who was hitting you up knew you and they knew you specifically said you're not going to be on here this day because you with family, you got this going on, that going on, and they thought that it was appropriate to send you this information on the same day where they knew you were spending time with your family, they had no regard for your boundaries. It's horrible. They had no regard for your boundaries with your family. It was not urgent. It was not an emergency. So for the people to bring that to you was corny. I think that was some corn. That was corny. Like that was corny. It didn't need to come to her today. And then for you to jump up out your comfort of your warm spot was insane. Like it's even more insane. It was never. Y'all could never. I wouldn't care if somebody was on here saying, "Oh, they online showing your uncovered picture of you in the refrigerator and saying that your husband got 80 wives and they said that your daughter this, your daughter that," and I would have never, never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever. I don't got no handicap sticker. It'd be just my luck if I park there. The cops come and get me. Oh, I think I see a parking spot on the other side. I really don't want to park all the way in the back. It is mucho frio. And baby, I be cold. I'm gonna park that curbside pickup. Now, y'all taking too long. By the time I get over there, my spot that I'm trying to get is gonna be going. Thank y'all. Sorry, y'all. Okay. All right. Boom. Boom. Shakalaka. I was sleeping peacefully to be woken by a barking dog. You're absolutely correct. Summer, I agree. Hey, on King David 187, what's popping? But that was that. I just thought that was a little bit insane, and I just genuinely wanted to know like what other people thought of that. You better believe if Maybe was doing something with her wife, she wasn't gonna stop what she was doing to come on here to address that F. to address that BS. She would have waited until she was done what she was doing and then came live. And this is not me. I'm not comparing. Well, I guess I kind of am, but I'm sorry, Lady J. You the topic of discussion. Like you're a dialogue, right? But just generally speaking, like just knowing May would have never stopped what she was doing to come address something like that. Like if the roles were reversed, she would have never, because it wouldn't have been important. Like that, it ain't true, and it's not important right now. Not more important than what I'm doing at the time. It's not more important than my spouse. It's not more important than this quality time I'm spending at home with the person that I love. Ain't no way, because what? Yeah, that was weird. No way I would have to jumped out my bed with my husband to hop on a live. How does getting on a live anyway prove loyalty? That's the part that's even more confusing. See, look good. What look good? My picture. Thank you. That's my first time making dressing, but I hope it tastes good. I hope it tastes as good as it look. I hope it tastes as good as it look. Cause I taste my chicken, my smothered chicken, and I was supposed to only take a piece. I end up eating a whole little drumstick, and then I picked up another drumstick and ate another drumstick, and baby, it is delicious. It was absolutely delicious. So I can't wait to make my plate and dig it in. Today is Friday, and my husband came home. He'd been gone for almost 4 weeks. And I said, let me make him a good old home cooked meal. And he might be leaving again tomorrow morning. So I said, let me send him off right. Let me send him off right. And so I shouldn't have to cook all weekend. And then my plan is to try to get back on track on Monday. That's the goal. But I forgot I had a cake to do. So now I'm out here in the streets trying to find some flowers for this cake that I have to do. And Michael's gonna do me right. They're gonna do me right. They're gonna keep me solid. She is a good wife. Thank you very much. But let me go run up in this store. Thank y'all for tuning in and ride with me for the few minutes that y'all did. I would keep y'all on the phone, but they be playing music at Michael's, and I can't focus on the phone when I be shopping too. I cannot multitask. I'm a horrible multitask. But yeah, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Stay warm, and I'll talk to y'all later. Don't be leaving y'all spouses to get on here for no social media BS. You understand? Enjoy y'all spouse, y'all family, what y'all got going on, and then address them another day when you ain't got nothing going on. You control when you got time for the BS. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it control you. Okay, let's not get it confused. Let's not get it confused. And I hope Lady J don't get offended because I ain't got no beef with Lady J or nothing like that. But I just thought your actions were interesting. And I thought it was a good talk topic for my little ride, because I'm not gonna lie to you, Lady J. I was in that live yesterday, and I was Big Kappa 4425 sent 100. 100 what? What? What you sent? Thank you. I don't know what you sent, but thank you so much. I just was amazed. Like, and I had typed like 4 or 5 different things because I was like half asleep. I stayed a little bit longer to see if she repeated while she was on the live to make sure I understood correctly. And I was reading the comments. I must have typed like 4 or 5 different things. I must have typed Summer. I must have typed like 4 or 5 different things in the chat that I wanted to send, but I just felt like I wasn't going to be able to get out my thoughts. It wasn't going to come across like the way I needed it to come across in the comments, so I just didn't send nothing. Well, thank you. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate that. Oh, look at the little hearty heart. Thank you. This was my first time making dressing. I hope it tastes good. I've never had it a day in my life. We didn't grow up eating dressing. My mama was a stovetop stuffing kind of lady. I think my grandmom used to make dressing, and I feel like when she made it, it looked weird. I was a kid, so I wouldn't touch it. I'm thinking about some stuff like I remember seeing on plates, and I feel like maybe my grandmom used to make dressing, but I wouldn't touch it at the time because it looked weird. But I keep seeing it, and people be eating it like it's so good. And maybe it's May actually. May loves dressing. And I'm like, she be talking about this dressing and eating and dressing like it's good. So I said, let me try something and see what it's hitting for. So um can you shout me out, please? I sub. Thank you so much for subbing, Jasmine. Appreciate you, boo. Do you have your own page, Jasmine? Do you have your own page? Like, do you go live and make content, Jasmine Studi? If you do, y'all go follow Jasmine Studi. Thank you so much for subbing. You welcome, love. I appreciate that. How did y'all know that she said? Oh, she said it. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. You say yes. Hold up, is it regular dressing or the BS seafood dressing? Because I'm gonna. This is regular dressing. This has no meat in it though. I wanted to do a meatless dressing. It has chicken broth for the base, but no actual meat in it because I had enough. I didn't want meat in my dressing, and I had a meat on the side. I thought that was doing too much, so I didn't add meat into it. I only put the broth. No seafood. That is peppers and onions and stuff that you see in here. Is a vegetable, of kind of like a vegetable um dressing. But the with the if this is good, later on I probably will do it with the meat in it. But let me get off this phone, y'all, and go in this store before I be on here and a freaking hour go by. I have to go, but I'm going to start watching you by. I'm going to tell my friends about you by. Thank you. I appreciate you. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'll talk to y'all later. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Booka Bud. Bye, Catherine. I gotta go hit the replay, you guys. If you missed me, I should have said this in the beginning and you watched the replay, hashtag replay in the comments so I know you was here. I appreciate you guys always. Remember to be kind and say something nice to somebody. You never know what it would do, how it would change the trajectory of someone's day. I learned that big word today. Also, I have an event coming up next month where we are, y'all know we did something in November. Thank you for those who donated for November. We're going to be giving out hats, gloves, sleeping bags, hand warmers, food, and other things away to our to the needy in my local neighborhood. So if you want to donate to that, feel free to do so. I'm going to post the flyer tonight on my timeline. So yeah, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye. Thank you for the hearts, Marie. Bye bye.